What is going on, guys? It's Apollo1, and today we are back here at Carnage Clan with a brand new video to discuss the Call of Duty World War II 1.06 update that just came to the game as of today. It's a huge update. It's got a lot of great fixes, a lot of things that I guarantee you guys will be excited about, and I'm super excited to kind of talk about these things that are game-changing, that are to make the game a lot more enjoyable, a lot less frustrating and irritating, and you won't be raging probably nearly as much. You'll probably still have that typical COD rage, but it won't be as bad, and it won't be as unnecessary for things that shouldn't be happening in the first place. So before we get any further into today's video, guys, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe to Carnage Clan if you are new. Make sure to follow us on Carnage Clan at Twitter. Go to Twitter. It's at Carnage Clan up on screen. Make sure to follow us. It's a great place to keep up to date with everything related to Carnage. We have a huge announcement tonight, which is so exciting, and I cannot wait to get your feedback and opinions and to see it. I'm just super pumped and hyped. We all are here at Carnage. It's really good. It's good. Go follow us right now. If you don't already, you're missing out. You're not in that community, that group that really is growing over on Twitter. The Carnage fam is growing on Twitter specifically. It's a great place to communicate and hear you guys out, so make sure to do that. Like I said, the announcement is tonight, and on top of that, it's a great place to just find out who's new to the team, what we're pursuing, what we're doing, new things that are happening. Lots of great stuff. Giveaways as well. There's actually one tonight that I promise you will like, so make sure to head on over and follow us on Twitter, guys. It's gonna be the first link in the description below, down below. Follow us. Okay, anyways, moving on. Let's go ahead and jump into today's updates. So, like I said, the 1.06 update is out, and there's lots to cover. I picked out the main points. I will leave the article on Reddit down below, posted by the official Sledgehammer account, and it lists everything, but I picked out the things that I think people are most concerned about, and that's what we're gonna be discussing in today's video. So, first off, the headquarters. There's a huge update on that. They fixed a lot of the issues, alongside of other things that are more important to fix, like where it could turn into an actual map, where you'd fall through the map, things like that, connectivity issues in the headquarters. What they officially stated is, after a bunch of testing, we are beginning to turn on fully populated headquarters for everyone. As part of our latest patch, players simply select headquarters via the multiplayer menu. The core COD World War II headquarter experience is there, so players can compete, earn rewards, show off their accomplishments, and connect with friends. So basically, overall, they've fixed it. They've made it a better experience. There have been reports that people have said it is extremely laggy and that it's playing in 30 frames per second, which is a little concerning. That is why I want you guys to log in and leave a comment down below on this video saying how your headquarters experience is. Is it populated? Are there other people in there? Are you getting commands that are not glitching out? Is everything running smoothly? If it is, let us know. If it's not, let us know. Definitely curious down below. Moving on to the bigger updates, the multiplayer updates. The server connectivity improvements have been made. That's literally what they said. They fixed an issue of players being kicked to ghost lobbies, then start screen with lost connection to host message after public matches. That is a huge thing. That is something that was frustrating me particularly so much, and I'm glad that is fixed. It should be a lot easier to play with your friends and get into games, get out of games without getting disconnected and things like that, not getting black screens. That's another thing. They said fixed an issue of showing black screen when host leaves match, so that's another big thing that I was running into a lot. Another point they made is fixed an issue where players who are not the host see black screen, and then there's no AAR between matches, so that's really good as well. That black screen, just when playing with friends, when partying up, getting into matches, was super frustrating because you had to restart app, restart PS4 a whole bunch of times. So something really big that people, now getting into the specifics rather than just connectivity issues, one big thing that they fixed and have at least improved, it should be up to par now, is the leaderboards. Leaderboards should be a lot better, a lot more efficient, and more up to par as of now moving forward. I'm sure they will fix further issues as they come up, but it should be better than where it was. They also fixed an issue of double XP not being granted when indicated, sometimes even coming up as triple XP. That's all kind of fixed and situated now, so that's going to be a lot less stressful. This is something that I guarantee you guys are going to be hyped about. You're no longer going to get killed from places that people shouldn't even be in. And yes, I'm talking about Point A2 Hawk, when people lay down in that rock and you can literally not shoot them, but they can shoot you. You don't even see them. They just shoot out of the rock. It's like a rock that's shooting at you. It's crazy. It's annoying. But yeah, they said fixed map exploits on Point A2 Hawk, USS Texas, London Docks, and Flak Tower. So all those exploits are no longer going to be the source of your frustration and rage. I'm super excited about that. Obviously, this was a patch that they had to roll out sooner rather than later because it was extremely frustrating, and it should be fixed and a lot better now, so that's good. Another thing that I thought was kind of interesting they fixed that I was frustrated with, but at the same time it wasn't the biggest issue. Now that I think about it more, I'm kind of, I don't know what you guys think about this, but maybe it wasn't exactly exactly the best option, because basically what they did is paratroopers in hardcore modes now have hardcore health, not normal health like from core. So at first I was like, well, this makes sense, because it's really frustrating when someone get paratroopers in hardcore, because you literally just, it's almost like instant death. You just die. It's really hard to kill them. There's a lot of them. It's just, once someone gets paratroopers, it's game over almost. So at first I was like, well, that's good. But at the same time, now they die in a split second. You literally can just mow down paratroopers because they, they are good. So there is that. They are good players. But at the same time, it takes a long time to get paratroopers, and now they're just going to get mowed down in like probably less than 20 seconds. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to play out well. I would definitely like to know your thoughts, and I'll reply to some of you guys down below who leave some constructive thoughts on that. Then another thing was just general party improvements, including crash fixes, connectivity issues, and access to headquarters after a match. So that's good. Like I said, a lot of the issues that they fixed are connectivity based, and that's something that a lot of people have been super frustrated over the last couple of weeks since launch day. As you guys know, launch day was a very, very stressful day, especially for the developers. I'm sure it was crazy over there because they were not having, like, literally launch night, the servers weren't even working. So it's good to finally have some of these issues being addressed and fixed and get put behind us. We're moving forward. The game's only improving from here on out. That's really comforting to know, and I'm just excited about this update and overall, and just future updates as well to complete this game more and more. So let's go ahead and get into the things that I guarantee you guys are gonna be excited about, and the very specifics. So first off, the bar has been nerfed, and it has more recoil now. They added more recoil to the weapon. I've tested it out myself, and I've seen videos on it. It is a lot more recoil, and it's definitely not going to be a super dominant thing in the game anymore, where it's like, oh, yep, just got killed by the bar again, or just you're raging about the bar nonstop. That's probably not going to be the case as much anymore, because the less skilled players will not be able to sit on those head glitches and just mow you down with a laser gun anymore. It's going to have a lot more recoil. That's a lot harder to manage, and that's definitely a plus. So the bar shouldn't be a source of as much frustration going forward. And then finally, the primed basic training has been nerfed, guys. Huge plus there. So we are not on global flinch anymore, though. That is not the case. I mean, not anymore. That's not the case, though, moving forward. A lot of people think we're on globalized flinch, where everybody has the same exact flinch. That's not the case. It's not that case. They actually put out a statement. I'm gonna go ahead and read word for word what Michael Condrey said in regards to this update, because this is an important thing that a lot of people are frustrated with, but he kind of clarifies a lot about it. So this was by Michael Condrey on Reddit. He said, global weapon balance is one of the most delicate and complex parts of getting the second-to-second combat right. We spent more than 2 years finely tuning the weapon values, and it would have been irresponsible to change multiple variables, primed and global weapon flinch pass. I completely understand that point, by the way. You never want to change multiple variables. That's not how you deal with an issue in anything, whether it be financially, whether it be just anything in life, whether it be in math. You want to change one variable at a time and see what the results are for that. You got to understand that. He continues with, at the same time, in the live environment, it's paramount to give a global stat change enough time in our internal playtest to ensure we maintain balance across all weapons, and we expect to roll out global flinch reduction tuning soon. We choose to reduce the flinch component of primed first because primed was being largely chosen for the secondary flinch basic training attribute rather than the main point of the perk, the attachment element as intended, the extra attachment that you get with this basic training. In today's update, we reduced the flinch reduction attribute of primed for all primary classes minus sniper rifles by 85% with this change. Our flinch values remain consistent with franchise ranges for all primary classes. Stay tuned for more info, exciting news ahead. So yeah, that kind of gives a clarification on what they've done. Basically, they reduced the ability of the reduction of flinch by 85% on all weapons except for snipers, which I don't know. I think the flinch on snipers should have been reduced maybe 40% or so, because I think when you're shooting a sniper, they can still just destroy you when you're shooting at them and they're getting hit. They don't get any flinch. So I don't know. They should have done something there. But overall, I think this is a plus, and we're going to see how that works, because they did reduce it a lot, and now the primed ability of getting that extra attachment is dominant over the flinch reduction. So that's good. And then if it doesn't work out, they're going to implement globalized flinch reduction. So, or everybody's going to be on the same flinch system. It's all going to be standard across the whole game. So definitely interesting to see what they're doing. I agree with all these changes, and I'm excited. The game is now a lot better than it was before, and a lot of the issues that got fixed are kind of patches that need to get patched up. Like, the game is definitely superior to what it was before this update. So I'm very excited about that. Anyways, guys, make sure to follow us on KARNAGE Clan at Twitter. Drop a like on today's video. Subscribe to KARNAGE Carnage Clan if you are new. If you made it to this point in the video, comment down below hashtag update, and we will talk to you in the next one, which you don't want to miss out. That video is very good. It's a crazy good challenge by Carnage Dismo. Look out for that.